If you're thinking about hiring an influencer, there are some factors you'll need to take into consideration. You'll need to think about the going rate, effectiveness, number of followers, and the best formula to calculate CPA. Whatever your business, from restaurant to real estate to HR, influencer marketing may have crossed your mind. Sometimes our clients, themselves successful business owners, ask our advice on this topic. Even web marketing professionals aren't always clear on the value of influencer CPA. There's a lot of conflicting information out there about how to choose an influencer and how much to offer for their services. In this video, we'll share our experience-based and statistics-backed know-how. First, here's a simple formula for calculating the value of an influencer. Multiply their number of followers by 0.03. That will give you an estimate of the number of people who will see their posts one time. Multiply that by 0.005 to estimate the number of conversions you can expect. This formula provides a solid baseline. This baseline is based on average engagement and industry affinity, so the numbers may vary if those factors are better developed. If they skew higher, the rule is that an influencer's value is their number of followers times 1.5 yen, or roughly 1 US cent. Some marketers recommend rates between 1 and 6 yen, but with purchasing-focused marketing, we can derive a more accurate estimate. You should never need to pay more than the number of followers times 1.5 yen. And you should never base the number of followers on the total number across multiple accounts. If the influencer has a total of 30,000 followers across 3 accounts with 10,000 followers each, your calculations should be based on 10,000 followers, not 30,000. You can use Hashreco or Instatool to find high engagement influencers. There are companies that will provide casting services for a fee, but they're a waste of money and will only drive up your costs. You're better off doing your own research and finding the right influencers for your brand. Keep in mind the formula we mentioned earlier. Only about 3% of an influencer's followers will see their posts, and of those, only about 0.5% will follow through with a purchase. To put that in real terms, a micro-influencer with 10,000 followers will reach about 300 people, and of those, only 1 or 2 will actually make a purchase. Now, if your goal is to increase awareness rather than to drive conversions, there may still be value in influencer marketing. Let's say you're selling a bento box for around 1,000 yen. For an influencer with 10,000 followers, approximately 3% will view the post, and 0.5% will purchase the product, which means around 2 people will make a purchase, resulting in about 2,000 yen in sales. If you follow the 1.5 yen per follower rule we mentioned earlier, and pay 15,000 yen for an influencer with 10,000 followers, and only make 2,000 yen in sales, you'll obviously lose money. If the CPA doesn't match the social media marketing formula, it may make more sense to offer products or services in exchange for influencer posts rather than paying cash for them. For example, if we assume an advertising cost of 20% on a product that sells for 1,000 yen, the advertising cost will be 200 yen. If an influencer with 10,000 followers charges a rate of 1.5 yen per follower, it will cost 15,000 yen to have them promote the product to their audience, when we only expect 2 people to make a purchase. To cover the cost of 15,000 yen at a 20% advertising rate, you would need to sell 75 units, when in fact you can only expect to sell 2. So if you have a beauty salon that charges 50,000 yen per appointment, and you pay an influencer with 10,000 followers 15,000 yen, you'll net 100,000 yen, making your advertising costs 15%. If your product costs less than 50,000 yen, you may want to use influencer marketing to build awareness. But if your goal is to drive sales, influencer marketing may not be the best way. If your unit price is low, it doesn't make financial sense to use influencer marketing, but it might make sense to arrange for free samples in exchange for promotion. Even so, that micro-influencer with only 10,000 followers might not be the best option for raising awareness. Our company can easily create multiple 10,000 follower accounts in just a few short months. I don't personally think they'd be worth a 15,000 yen investment. Some time ago, the standard rate was between 2 and 4 yen per follower. Some influencers still like to charge 3 yen per follower, but this isn't a very good value for accounts with neutral engagement and low industry affinity. In summary, if you want to promote products with a unit price of 5,000 yen or less, it's smarter to pay in trade than in cash. So whether you have a beauty salon that averages 3,800 yen per, a dessert shop selling 2,000 yen parfaits, a 1,500 yen bento box business, or an 800 yen per cup of coffee cafe, you should be careful when considering influencer marketing. You don't want to waste your hard-earned money. To recap what we said at the top, the formula is the number of followers times 0.03 times 0.005 times industry affinity times engagement index equals the estimated number of conversions you can expect. If the number of estimated conversions times the unit price is less than 5 times the unit price, consider bartering your product in exchange for promotion. Keep this in mind when considering your best marketing strategy, and join us next time for more best practices in web marketing.